Have you ever imagined landing in the United States, stepping out of the airport, and suddenly realizing that everyone around you is speaking English, fast, confident, and full of words you don't always understand? Your heart beats faster. You wonder, how will I survive? How will I buy food, ask for directions, or explain myself at the hospital? At that very moment, one thought comes to mind. I need English to survive. But wait, do you really need advanced, complex English? Or do you just need the minimum? The good news is, you only need minimum English to survive. And today, we are going to explore exactly that. Welcome to the English Diary Podcast, a place where language meets real life, and where we make English simple, practical, and useful. Now, let's begin our journey. Imagine this episode not like a boring English class, but like a survival guide. A guide that whispers in your ear while you're walking in an American street, entering a grocery store, or speaking to your boss. Today, you learn the basic words, the simple phrases, and the mindset that will keep you safe, comfortable, and confident in the United States. Why minimum English matters. When you move to a new country, you don't have time to memorize long grammar books or master academic English. You need survival English, the language that helps you eat, travel, work, and stay safe. Think of it as the airbag in a car. You may never use the luxury features of the car, but the airbag saves your life. Minimum English is like that. Let's be honest. English in America is fast. People use slang, they cut words short, and sometimes they don't have patience to repeat themselves 3 times. That can be scary, but here's the truth. Americans are usually friendly when you try. If you can say a few clear words, they will understand. They don't care about your grammar. They care about your message. The power of small words. You don't need to sound like Shakespeare. You just need to master some simple words. Words like hello, please, thank you, help, sorry, yes, no. These tiny words open big doors. For example, in the USA, politeness is important. If you say please and thank you, people immediately feel respect. If you say sorry, they know you care. And when you say help, someone will usually stop and listen. Think of these words as your survival kit. They are like water, bread, and medicine in language form. Without them, life is difficult. With them, you can survive. First moments in America. Picture this. You just landed in New York. You reach the immigration counter. The officer looks at your passport and asks, "Purpose of visit?" You don't need a big sentence. A simple answer works. Tourism, work, study. That's it. Minimum English. Simple, short, clear. Next, you go to collect your luggage. Someone says, "Excuse me, is this your bag?" You can reply, "Yes, my bag." Or, "No, not mine." Again, simple. You step outside and need a taxi. The driver asks, "Where to?" You just say, "Downtown, please." Or, "Hotel Hilton." No full grammar needed. You see, in the first 30 minutes in America, you can survive with only 2-word sentences. Isn't that powerful? Fear versus confidence. Now, let's talk about the fear. Many people freeze when they hear fast English. They feel shy, embarrassed, or even stupid. But remember, survival English is not about perfection. It's about courage. If you can say 2 or 3 words clearly, you are already surviving. Imagine you're lost in Chicago. You want to go to the train station. You can stop a stranger and simply say, "Excuse me, train station?" The person will understand. They might give you directions. And even if you don't catch every word, you'll get the main idea. That is survival. So, minimum English is equal to maximum confidence. The 3 golden rules of survival English. Before we move into the actual words and phrases, I want you to remember 3 golden rules. Keep it short, use 2 to 5 words. Americans are used to short speech. Example, instead of "Can you please tell me how to reach the nearest bus station?" just say "Bus station, please." Use polite words. Always add please or thank you. Politeness is a survival tool. Example: water, please. Show with hands. Combine English with body language. Point, show, and smile. Communication is not only words. If you follow these 3 rules, you can survive almost any situation. Survival English in action. Let's go through a few common situations. At the airport. Officer, passport, please. You, here. Officer, where are you staying? You, New York. Hotel. See? No complex grammar. Simple survival English. At the grocery store. You, price? While pointing to an item. Cashier, $3. You, card or cash. At a restaurant. Waiter, what would you like? You, pizza. Water, please. Waiter, anything else? You, no. Thank you. That's it. You've just ordered food with survival English. The emotional side. Here's something important. Surviving with English is not only about words. It's about your heart. When you smile, when you show effort, people respect you. They don't judge your accent. They feel your intention. So, never say, my English is bad. Instead, say, I am learning. Americans love learners. Think about children. A child speaks broken sentences, but we understand them. Why? Because they try. You are the same. When you try, people will help you. Your first survival kit. Let me give you your first 15 words to survive in the USA. Hello. Hi. Please. Thank you. Sorry. Help. Yes. No. Water. Food. Bathroom. Price. Where. Bus. Hospital. With just these 15 words, you can survive your first week. Story example. Let's play a small story. Imagine Anna, a girl from Mexico, arrives in Los Angeles with very little English. At the airport, she says only, tourism. At the taxi, she says, hotel, please. At the restaurant, she says, chicken. Water, please. In the grocery store, she points and says, price. At the pharmacy, she says, headache. Medicine, please. Guess what? She survived. No grammar books, no big sentences. Just minimum English. Transition to daily survival English. So now you understand, survival English is real, it works, and it can save you from stress. But let's go deeper. Because once you pass the first day in the USA, you will need to live day by day. You will need to greet people, ask for directions, and do small talk. And that's where our next part begins, daily survival English. The small, everyday words that make you feel at home in a new country. Now that we understand the idea of survival English, let's step into the second stage, daily life. After the first airport and taxi moments, life begins. You wake up in the USA. You see new people, you hear greetings, and you realize you need small daily English to survive. Not advanced grammar, not perfect tenses. Just simple, daily survival English. The magic of greetings. In America, greetings are like doors. If you say the right greeting, the door opens. If you stay silent, the door stays closed. Here are the most common greetings you will hear. Hello. Hi. Hey. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And here are the common responses. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Good. Thanks. Now, let's see them in real life. You walk into a coffee shop. The barista says, Hi, how are you? You don't need a big answer. A simple good, thank you is enough. If you want, add and you, that's it. Conversation complete. This small greeting is important. If you stay silent, people may think you are rude. But if you smile and say two words, you look friendly. Survival English works like magic. Asking for help. Sometimes you will feel lost. Maybe you can't find the bathroom, or you can't find the right bus stop. The key is one simple word. Excuse me. Excuse me is powerful. It makes people stop and listen. Without it, they might ignore you. With it, they pay attention. Examples. Excuse me. Bathroom. Excuse me. Bus stop. Excuse me. Help. Please. 3 or 4 words, and you are safe. Directions in survival English. In the USA, cities are big. Streets are busy. You will need directions. But don't worry. You don't need to understand every detail. Just listen for keywords. Imagine this. You, excuse me. Subway, stranger, go straight, left, to blocks. You may not understand everything, but you catch the keywords. Straight, left, to blocks. That's enough. Survival English is about catching keywords, not full sentences. The art of small talk. Small talk is daily conversation in America. People talk about weather, work, or sports. It may feel useless, but it makes you part of society. And you don't need long answers, just short ones. For example, person, nice weather today. You, yes, nice. Person, how's your day? You, good, thank you. Person, do you like New York? You, yes, very nice. That's it. Survival small talk. You don't need to give speeches. Just agree politely. The 4 polite phrases you must master. In American daily life, politeness is survival. Here are the 4 phrases you must master. Please, when asking. Example, coffee, please. Thank you, after receiving. Example, thank you very much. You're welcome, when someone thanks you. Example, someone says thank you, you reply you're welcome. Sorry, when you make a mistake. Example, sorry, my English. Or sorry, excuse me. With these 4 polite phrases, you can live anywhere in the USA. Survival English at the coffee shop. Coffee shops are everywhere in America. And you will probably go there often. Here's a sample conversation. Barista. Hi, what can I get for you? You, small coffee, please. Barista. Anything else? You, no. Thank you. Barista. For here or to go? You, to go. That's it. You just ordered coffee with survival English. Meeting neighbors. When you move into an apartment or house, neighbors might say hello. What do you say? Keep it simple. Neighbor. Hi, welcome to the neighborhood. You, thank you. Neighbor, how are you today? You, good, thank you. And you? Friendly, polite. Enough. Survival English in action. Using the phone. Phones are part of survival too. Sometimes you need to call a taxi, order food, or answer a call. Minimum English works here as well. For example, hello, taxi please. Address is 25 Main Street. Hello, pizza please. 1 large. Address is 12 Park Road. Sorry, wrong number. Short, clear, and effective. The survival mindset. Let's pause for a moment. Survival English is not about knowing everything. It's about attitude. Your voice, your smile, your courage, these matter more than perfect grammar. Think about this. If you say, water please, with a smile, people will understand. If you say, I would like a glass of water, could you please bring it for me? But you whisper with fear, people may not understand. Confidence is your real language. Daily survival words to remember. Here's your next set of survival words. Learn them, repeat them, and use them daily. Excuse me. Bathroom. Coffee. Food. Bus. Train. Taxi. Stop. Street. Left. Right. Straight. Morning. Night. Good. These 15 words will make your daily life easier. Story example. Let's follow our friend Anna again. She wakes up in Los Angeles and walks to a coffee shop. Barista. Hi, how are you? Anna. Good, thank you. Barista. What can I get for you? Anna. Small coffee, please. Barista. For here or to go? Anna. To go. Barista. That's $2.50. Anna. Card, please. Barista. Thank you. Anna. thank you. See how simple that was? Anna survived her morning with survival English. Later, she asks for directions. Anna, excuse me. Bus stop? Stranger. Go straight, then right. Anna, thank you. She understood the keywords. Straight and right. That's enough. At night, Anna meets her neighbor. Neighbor. Hi, welcome. Anna, thank you. Good night. Again, minimum English, maximum survival. Transition to shopping and money English. Now you see how greetings, small talk, and daily help phrases make survival possible. But life is not only greetings and coffee. Very soon, you will face shopping. Grocery stores, supermarkets, and payments, these are part of daily survival too. And that's where we are heading next. In the next section, we will explore shopping and money English. The simple words and phrases you need when buying things, asking for prices, and paying bills in the USA. After greetings, daily talk, and small help phrases, your next big challenge in the USA will be shopping. From grocery stores to clothing shops, from supermarkets to malls, you will need English to buy things, ask about prices, and pay money. Don't worry. You don't need fancy vocabulary. You only need survival English. Let's walk together into this new world. Entering the store. In America, when you walk into a store, a worker might say, "Hi, can I help you? Welcome. What are you looking for?" You don't need long answers. Just say, "Just looking, thank you." "Yes, bread please." "Milk, where?" See? Short and clear. That's enough to get help. Asking for prices. Price is one of the most important words in survival English. You will use it almost every day. Simple phrases. Price? How much? This? How much? Example. You hold a shirt and say, "Price?" The worker says, $20. You nod. Simple. Understanding numbers. Now, numbers are key for survival shopping. You don't need to know everything, but you must catch common amounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100. When someone says, "That's $5.50, you know it's $5.50. If they say $19.99, it means $19.99. Tip. Americans often say $19.99 instead of $19.99. Don't get confused. It's still the same. Payment survival English. At the counter, the cashier will ask questions. Let's prepare. Cashier, cash or card? You, card. Or cash. Cashier, do you want a bag? You, yes, please. Or no, thank you. Cashier, do you have a rewards card? You, no. Cashier, sign here. You, sign with pen. That's it. Payment complete. Grocery store survival words. Here are 15 survival words for grocery shopping. Bread, milk, rice, chicken, fish, fruit, vegetables, bag, price, cash, card, discount, receipt, store, basket. With these words, you can buy food, pay money, and leave happy. At the supermarket. Let's play out a scene. You, excuse me. Rice, where? Worker, aisle 5. You walk to aisle 5 and find rice. At the counter. Cashier. Hi, did you find everything? You. Yes, thank you. Cashier. That's $15.30. Cash or card? You. Card. Cashier. Okay, sign here. You. Signs, thank you. Cashier. Have a good day. You too. Done. Survival English success. Shopping for clothes. Buying clothes is also easy with minimum English. Here are survival questions. Size medium? Fitting room? Price? Other color? Example. You, excuse me. Size large? Worker. Yes, here. You, thank you. Simple, polite, survival English. Discounts and sales. In the USA, Stores often have sales. You will see signs like 50% off or buy one, get one free. You don't need to understand everything. Just remember these keywords. Sale is equal to discount. Off is equal to lower price. Free is equal to no money. So if you see 50% off, it means half price. If you see buy one, get one free, it means you pay for one and get another one free. At the pharmacy. Sometimes shopping is about health. You go to a pharmacy. What survival English do you need? Headache medicine, stomach medicine, cold medicine, prescription, doctor. For example, you, excuse me, headache medicine, please, pharmacist, yes, here, you, thank you. That's survival English. Story example. Our friend Anna is back. Today, she goes shopping in Los Angeles. First, she enters a grocery store. Worker. Hi, can I help you? Anna. Milk. Where? Worker. Aisle 3. Anna. Thank you. At the counter. Cashier. Do you want a bag? Anna. Yes, please. Cashier. Cash or card? Anna. Card. Cashier. $12.40. Sign here. Anna signs thank you. Later, Anna goes to a clothing store. She picks up a shirt. Anna, price? Worker, $25. Anna, size medium? Worker, yes. Anna, other color? Worker, blue, black, red. Anna, blue, please. Anna survived shopping day with only survival English. The emotion of shopping. Remember, survival English is not only words. It's also attitude. When you say thank you to a cashier, when you smile at a worker, they smile back. Shopping becomes easy and friendly. People don't care about your accent. They care about your kindness. Daily shopping survival kit. Here's your next set of 15 survival words. Cash, card, bag, receipt, sale, discount, size, color, shirt, shoes, food, price, store, buy, pay. With these words, you can shop anywhere in the USA. Transition to work and transportation English. Now you can survive at the store, at the supermarket, and even at the pharmacy. You know how to ask for prices, pay with cash or card, and even ask for discounts. But shopping is only one part of life. Soon, you will need English for work and for transportation, two areas that are absolutely necessary for survival in the United States. And that's where we go next. In the following section, we will explore work and transportation English, the language you need at jobs, offices, buses, trains, and taxis. After shopping, paying bills, and asking about prices, life in the USA takes you to two very important areas, work and transportation. Why? Because to survive, you need a job. And to reach your job, you need buses, trains, or cars. Work and travel are connected. Without them, life in a new country is incomplete. But don't worry. You don't need big words. You just need survival English. Survival English at work. When you first start working in the USA, people will speak English fast. Managers will give instructions, coworkers will ask questions, and customers may need help. You may feel nervous. But remember, survival English is short, simple, and clear. Common workplace greetings. At most jobs, people greet each other every day. Here's what you might hear. Good morning. How's it going? What's up? See you later. And here's how you can reply. Good morning. Good, thank you. Not much. See you. That's it. You don't need big conversations. Just polite replies. Understanding instructions. At work, managers give instructions. They may say things like, clean the table, stock the shelves, answer the phone, take a break. You don't need to reply with full sentences. Just say, okay, yes, got it. And if you don't understand, say, please repeat. Slowly, please. Show me, please. These short requests can save you from confusion. Talking to customers. If your job includes customers, survival English helps. Imagine you work in a store. Customers may say, "Where is bread? How much is this? Do you have this in medium size?" You don't need to answer in perfect grammar. You can simply say, "Aisle 5, $10. Yes, here." Or, "No, sorry." That's survival English for customer service. Workplace survival words. Here are 15 workplace words you must know. Work, boss, job, manager, clean, break, lunch, shift, pay, hours, time, help, customer, store, phone. With these words, you can survive any beginner job in the USA. Job interview survival English. Before you get a job, you need an interview. Don't worry, you don't need perfect grammar. Just simple answers. Interviewer, tell me about yourself. You, I am, name. I have experience in work. I am hard worker. Interviewer, why do you want this job? You, I need job. I will work hard. Interviewer, can you work weekends? You, yes. Or no. Short, polite, honest answers. That's survival interview English. Story example, work. Our friend Anna finds a job at a small grocery store in Los Angeles. On her first day, her manager says, "Stock the milk." Anna nods, "Okay." Later, a customer asks, "Where is rice?" Anna replies, "Aisle 3." The customer says, "Thank you." Anna smiles, "You're welcome." Anna didn't need big words. She survived her first day at work with minimum English. Survival English in transportation. Now let's talk about moving around the USA. Cities are large. Distances are long. You will need English for buses, trains, taxis, and even airplanes. Taking the bus. At the bus stop, you may need to ask, "Excuse me, bus to downtown? What time? How much?" When you get on the bus. Driver, $2. You, cash. Or, card. Simple and clear. On the subway. Subways can feel confusing, but survival English helps. You can ask, "Excuse me, train to Times Square? This stop? Next stop?" Even if you don't understand every word, the key answer will guide you. Taking a taxi or Uber. When you sit in a taxi, the driver asks, "Where to?" Just say, "Airport, please." Hotel Hilton. Downtown. That's it. If the driver asks cash or card, you say, "Card, please." For Uber, the app shows your destination, so you only need to say hello and thank you. Airplane travel. At the airport, survival English is also simple. Ticket, please. Passport, please. Boarding pass. Gate number. Example conversation. Agent, boarding pass, please. You, here. Agent, gate 12. Boarding at 2 p.m. You, thank you. That's it. Transportation survival words. Here are 20 words to remember. Bus, train, subway, taxi, Uber, car, airport, plane, ticket, pass, gate, stop, next, station, driver, pay, cash, card, map, time. These words are your survival kit for travel. Story example, transportation. Anna needs to visit her friend in another part of the city. She goes to the bus stop. Anna, excuse me. Bus downtown? Stranger. Yes, number 25. Anna, thank you. On the bus, the driver says, $2. Anna says, card, please. She taps her card. The driver smiles. Later, she takes a taxi. Driver, where to? Anna, airport, please. At the airport, agent, passport, please. Anna, here. Agent, gate 14. Anna, thank you. With survival English, Anna travels across the city and even through the airport without fear. The power of excuse me in travel. One phrase will save you again and again in transportation. Excuse me. With those two words, people stop, listen, and help. Add one word after it, like bus or train or airport, and you're safe. Example. Excuse me. Bus. Excuse me. Train stop. Excuse me. Gate. Simple. Effective. Survival English. The emotional side of work and travel. When you are new in a country, work and transportation can feel stressful. You worry. Will I understand my boss? Will I find the right bus? But remember, nobody expects you to be perfect. They only expect you to try. If you don't understand something, ask again. Say, repeat, please, or slowly, please. That's not weakness, it's survival strength. People respect your effort. Daily work and travel survival kit. Let's add more survival words to your memory. Job, boss, work, break, lunch, pay, hours, train, taxi, bus, airport, ticket, gate, station, stop. With these 15 words, you can survive both job and travel situations. Transition to health and emergency English. So far, you can survive at work, with customers, with your boss, and in transportation, buses, trains, taxis, and planes. But survival in the USA is not complete without one more area, health and emergencies. Because sometimes, life brings sickness, accidents, or urgent problems. And in those moments, survival English is not just useful, it is life-saving. That's where we are going next. In the next section, we will explore health and emergency English. The simple, powerful words you must know to survive at the hospital, the pharmacy, or in an emergency situation. Life in the USA can be exciting. You've learned greetings, daily talk, shopping, work, and transport English. But there's one more important area you must prepare for: emergencies. Emergencies are rare, but when they happen, you need the right words fast. These words can protect your health, your safety, and even your life. Don't worry, you only need simple survival English. Let's go step by step. Emergency English at the doctor or hospital. Sometimes you may feel sick, or you may need a doctor quickly. Don't panic. Here are the survival phrases you need. Doctor, please. Hospital, please. Help, sick. Headache, stomach pain. Fever, I need medicine. Example conversation. You, excuse me, doctor please. Receptionist, do you have insurance? You, no, or yes. Receptionist, what problem? You, stomach pain. Receptionist, wait here. That's it. You don't need to explain everything. Just use simple words. Doctors will understand. Emergency English at the pharmacy. If you are not very sick, you may go to the pharmacy. Medicine for headache. Cold medicine. Stomach medicine. How many times? 1 tablet. 2 tablet. Pharmacist might say, take 1 tablet every 6 hours. With water. Before food. If you don't understand, just ask. Write, please. That way, they write instructions on paper. Emergency English. Calling 911. In the USA, for emergencies like accident, fire, or serious health problem, you call 911. This is very important. When you dial 911, the operator will ask, what's your emergency? Where are you? You don't need long sentences. Just answer short. Fire, accident, sick, need ambulance. Address, 25 Main Street. That's all. They will send help fast. Emergency English, police. Sometimes you may need the police. Maybe you lost your bag, or maybe you saw an accident. Survival English is enough. Help, police. I lost my bag. Stolen, phone. Accident, there. I don't understand. Police officers are trained to deal with people from many countries. They will be patient if you use simple words. Emergency English, fire. If there's fire, use these words. Fire. Help. Exit. Hot. Smoke. At the building, you may see exit signs. They show the way out. Always look for them. Daily Safety Survival Kit. Here are 15 final emergency survival words. Doctor. Hospital. Medicine. Sick. Pain. Headache. Stomach. Fever. Police. Ambulance. Fire. Accident. Help. Emergency. Safe. With these words, you can survive any emergency in the USA. Putting it all together, a survival story. Let's bring back our friend Anna for one last story. Anna is at work when suddenly she feels dizzy. She says, sick, need doctor. Her coworker helps and takes her to a hospital. At the hospital, Anna says, stomach pain. The nurse understands and gives her medicine. Anna thanks them. 1 week later, Anna sees smoke in her apartment building. She shouts, fire, help. Someone calls 911. The firefighters come quickly. Everyone is safe. Anna survived because she knew survival English. This is how just a few words can save your life. The power of survival English. Now, let's step back. Think about the journey you've taken through this podcast. You started with greetings, hi, hello, thank you. Then you learned daily life English. Where, how, please, help. Then shopping English, price, cash, card, bag. Then work and transportation, bus, train, meeting, lunch break. And finally, emergency English, doctor, hospital, police, help. With only a few hundred simple words, you can live, work, shop, travel, and stay safe in the USA. You don't need big grammar books or long vocabulary lists. You just need the right words, used with confidence. Motivation, confidence over perfection. Remember this, people don't expect you to be perfect. In America, people come from many countries. Everyone has an accent. Everyone makes mistakes. But when you speak with a smile, when you use polite words like please and thank you, people understand and they help you. Never feel shy. Never feel small. Your simple English is enough to open doors. And step by step, your English will grow. Final wrap up. So now, you have a complete survival English toolkit. Greetings and introductions. Daily needs and help phrases. Shopping and money words. Work and transportation English. Emergency and safety words. With these, you can survive anywhere in the USA. Not only survive, you can live with confidence, make friends, work hard, and build your life. Closing. Thank you for joining this full journey into minimum English needed to survive in the USA. Always remember, keep it simple, keep it polite, keep learning, and with every step, your English will grow stronger. This is the end of today's episode. You are listening to the English Diary podcast. Stay confident, stay positive, and keep practicing your survival English. Goodbye, and see you in the next learning journey.